Kenny, Coach Reggie, was he true MVP or was he a sympathy MVP?
No, he was a true MVP.
Over me? Twice?
Oh, get out of here.
Hey, was that...
Get out of here.
Excuse me. Was that a...
Smoking, take it back. Waterfront color ain't no good. Over me. Stop it. Sympathy MVP.
Oh, we sympathetic.
Why? Because I was too big, too strong, but I can't get it every year.
Sounds like
That's why.
Sounds like the ramblings of the...
But he wanted back-to-back.
I ain't letting nothing go.
The ramblings of a bitter runner-up.
Memories.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, look.
You can't discredit a two-time MVP.
No.
Can't be in the top.
C-Web, unanimous.
Player.
Well, let me ask you a question. Was it also Kenny?
I'm saying, how can you discredit?
Hold on, let me ask you.
C-Web on.
So C-Web is on then.
We are at 9 and we're taking a break. We will come back and get that.
I want to know who the 10th. Who's the last?
You're on the show, man. It'll happen. All right. We'll be back. Open Court continues after this. Welcome back to Open Court, where years of pent-up frustration are being released in a discussion of who the next 10 should be following the NBA's 50 greatest many years ago. Man alive. And I mean to tell you, in a commercial break here.
Hey, man, we got to get Dr. Phil.
We need to market. You know what?
It's some built-up frustration in here.
Dr. Phil would have about 15 specialists in here trying to... So anyway, here are the 9 we've got at this point to add to the 50. These are the next 10. The 9 we have: Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Allen Iverson, Kevin Garnett, Dirk Nowitzki, Dominique Wilkins, Bob McAdoo, and Chris Webber. We have one spot left.
Jason Kidd.
We just had, okay, he throws out the name of Jason, and we're looking for unanimous agreement on, and I'm going to, here's the deal, because we may have more than one person get unanimous
soda, he
for
lost
this
my
10th
vote.
spot. Okay.
He lost my vote when he dropped the soda on the
Hey, Jason Kidd unanimous?
I'm going with Gary Payton.
It's Gary Payton.
So Jason Kidd,
already on there, right?
Gary Payton is also up for discussion. Is he unanimous?
Oh, GP's not on there yet?
He's not on this. He's not on this list.
Unanimous.
I'm going with Gary Payton.
I need hands, or I need nods, or I need someone saying
Gary Payton or Jason Kidd? That's what we had.
Is Gary Payton unanimous?
He's on my unanimous.
He's on my list.
He's on my list.
Yeah, he's on my list, too.
I'm going with Jason. I'm going with Jason Kidd.
Okay, so Peyton, you're not unanimous.
I understand that.
All right, so what about
Kevin Durant.
That's not my
Kevin
part.
Durant.
I said Yao Ming first, boss.
Hold it. Okay. So,
First of all,
I'm just saying. So Kevin Durant.
But Yao Ming ain't going to be on there.
Kevin Durant is.
Yeah, now someone's going to get bumped, right? No, we got one spot left.
I know, but if we get like 4 guys for the 10 spot, then we'll whittle it down. Is Kevin Durant?
Kevin Durant.
Oh, man, you're right.
Come on, tell me.
Oh, wow.
Hand up
Hold
or
on.
hand out?
Your hand up or
No,
your elbow
hold on. I'm like, Coach, I want to hear more names. I mean, Kevin Durant is a great player, yes.
Just on its own. Don't even consider last spot right now. Just
Kevin
say,
Durant,
because then we'll say, okay, look,
Kevin
we only got
Durant,
one spot. Who do you? So Kevin Durant is on the list.
Yes.
Now we're going to continue. Grant Hill.
Not over the...
All right.
I just want to say this about Grant Hill. We talk about Jason Kidd. When Grant Hill was healthy, to me, he was Jason Kidd.
Grant Hill was the first LeBron James.
He had
Grant Hill
crossover.
was the man.
He's triple.
Yeah.
He was double guy.
Audible groan.
He was-
I think the injuries...
Because,
No
listen,
question.
Grant was terrific.
cold.
But LeBron is 30 pounds heavier.
I'm talking in terms of
LeBron.
straight triple doubles, dominating the game, playing defense. The dude did everything.
That's true. But
we had to
see it on a nightly basis.
And nobody did that before that.
Scottie Pippen.
No 3, man.
No.
No, he wasn't.
No.
Pictures of you or something. What's the deal with Scotty?
Wait a minute. Wait. Ho.
Something's going on.
I'm messing with
Did Michael, did you want him on the team?
Well, I can't speak for Michael, but no, I did not want him on the team.
I don't mind Michael Jordan saying, I didn't want Isaiah to be on the dream team. I don't mind, if Larry Bird said, I don't want Isaiah to be on the dream team. But if Scottie Pippen say, I don't want Isaiah to be on the dream team.
That's a problem.
Man, come on. You can't say nothing. Okay, I got a new topic for the open court. If Jordan is like, look, I'm not playing, if Isaiah plays, okay, right. Scottie Pippen, I'm not playing if Isaiah play. Man, go to the park.
Oh, my God. Scottie Pippen is like kryptonite. You can't have kryptonite in the room.
You don't remember Zeke going like this walking past the wall? Walking past the bench.
Right. Kryptonite, man. That's kryptonite.
This there was over there.
My bad.
Jason Kidd. Unanimous, Jason Kidd. This again will be for the last.
It's not unanimous, so.
Okay, it's not unanimous on Jason Kidd. Alonzo Mourning. It's not unanimous.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Steve Nash.
So?
We talked about Steve Nash a little while ago. Steve Nash.
No.
That's kryptonite.
And we
That's kryptonite again. That's kryptonite. That's kryptonite again.
And so Peyton was not unanimous, correct? Or what?
We only had one, not Peyton.
No, I said Peyton.
No, Reggie.
Just said I had two more names.
All right.
Because he wanted
No, the
Jason.
only one who's been unanimous is
And we got Dominique.
Paul Pierce?
Paul.
You got to put Paul Pierce.
That's well,
I think you got to put
Pierce.
Paul Pierce, Dennis Johnson on this list.
Well,
No, but wait. The Dwayne Wade, like, how many did he get? How many votes?
got
Did
unanimous.
Oh, he only got 3.
He's on here. Isn't
He only
Dwayne
got
Wade
3.
on here?
No, he wasn't
No,
unanimous.
he didn't get-
Which I don't,
It was not unanimous.
I just said, name me 3 guards.
And was Ray Allen?
Better than-
We talked. Ray Allen's name came up, but are we?
We have to revisit Dwayne Wade.
I mean,
We got to revisit Dwayne Wade.
Revisit Dwayne. How about
Okay.
Carmelo? How about Melo?
Over T-Mac and Penny?
Dwayne?
Yeah.
Yes. And I'm going to go with
Over
his
Penny?
analogy.
They won
I'm looking at his
championship.
fingers, man.
I mean, winning count.
No, here's the
Can I ask you this,
thing.
though?
No, he
Winning
had
count.
but he got
Does winning
30.
count when you got
He got
10
you your fourth,
championships
Shaq. He
in
got you
10
your
years,
fourth.
And you got to go get one with him.
He single-handedly
He got 30 points.
got
He was averaging
'cause don't get me wrong,
35.
Dwayne Cole. Dwayne is
But he was
cold. I
averaging
don't know-
35.
I don't know a better two. I don't know many better two guards. I'm with
Who
you.
was
But I just got
averaging
one
35?
question. If in a 5-year period you knew you had to go where this man went to go get a championship, I think he's better than his championships because I still give those championships to him. I mean, you can take it however you want, but they have the most dominant big man in the game.
Okay, well, what about Magic with Kareem then?
Same thing. And James Worthy, and like you said, 5 All-Stars. So
Yeah, I mean, so if that's the criteria, I mean, that, you
you got me, Zeke.
yeah.
You got me.
So, I mean, so.
You thought it out in your head, right?
Yeah, I mean, D-Wade, I mean, for me.
So do we? Are we unanimous on D Wade?
I think D-Wade should be on
Over Penny and T-Mac?
Absolutely.
Well, he won.
Absolutely over those
won.
How about Vince Carter?
If he would have won some championships, he would have had it.
So that means no.
No.
Say if.
If
No.
okay.
Because and if
that.
Graham Hill
All right,
had
so
won
hold
some
on, Tom.
championships, he would be Bill Walton.
Y'all about to
Okay,
have
so-
so many meetings
he would be
between
Bill
free
Walton.
agents.
No, okay, so hold on.
He would have been Bill Walton.
So, great player and not having a championship doesn't really make you a great player?
No. Great player,
I don't agree
not
with
having championship. Great player having championships. I got to take the great player who has.
Okay,
Because they're equal.
Come on,
Let's talk about great players.
They're equal.
I'll say C-Webb, Charles, Reggie, they never won championships, okay? But
Hell of a great
players,
Yes.
okay? Now, great players, okay, lost in the Western Conference Finals every year to you. Took a Phoenix franchise that was dormant to the finals, okay, on his back. Lose to Chicago. Get to the NBA Finals, Eastern Conference Finals, lose to you and Kobe, and lose to Jordan in the Eastern Conference Finals, then lose to those guys. I mean, in Detroit.
I'll bring that up.
Say that name again, Detroit?
No, we would have won. That's all I got to say. But, those 3 guys, they elevated. So that makes them great players because they were the carriers. Some of these guys you talk about, they made it, but they were riding in the car. Some guys were just riding in the car with you. So you can't talk about the great players in the same.
Preach.
No, you can't. You can't.
No, but hold on. No, I understand. but-
Indiana. I mean, Reggie was carrying Indiana.
I agree with everything you're saying, but
So that makes them great because they got there.
But Dirk carried Dallas, and he got there and won. So that's the reason I said
that's why Dirk is.
He's on that list.
He's on that list.
Over Penny Hardaway in Sacramento, and that referee never was alive.
Help me out with Penny Hardaway.
You know what I mean?
No, I totally. Yeah, I'm totally.
I would have went C-Webb over Dirk. If that year they went and they took it, I would have been like, nah, I'll go with C-Webb.
So y'all going with D-Wade over Penny?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
How about Paul?
Because of injury.
How about Paul Pierce?
Probably so.
Well, that's what I think Paul Pierce.
Strong consideration on this. Strong consideration for this.
Most underrated.
Ernie, you know, like sometimes they have all those All-American teams. They have honorable mention. Paul Pierce, honorable
mention. Okay. Yeah. So here's the way I've got it right now. Here's the way I've got it. Way to dismiss the truth.
That's whack.
That is the truth.
Yeah.
So I've got it with actually 11 names here.
Ooh, we got to take some.
Did you go all the way through the list?
I think so. I mean, we threw Vince Carter out there. We already went through Nash.
I mean, you would have been the White
Tony
Howard
Parker
next.
Tony Parker.
Tony Parker.
Why you laughing?
Tony Parker's not there yet.
Why you laughing?
Dude.
He's laughing because I threw a name out.
What names you throw out?
Dwight Howard. He said.
Chico, arrest that man.
Hey, man.
Chico, arrest this man.
Listen,
shame on you.
No.
Hey, after we do this show, man, we're going to do an adventure with you two. Y'all got to let this build up out of City.
This is actually going to help. It really is. Okay, so
let's talk it out, man.
Okay, so
let's talk it out, Ernie.
Should we take a break and then come back with this list?
What about Chris Paul?
That sounds like a wonderful idea. How about Chris? As we go to break. As we go to break, Chris Paul, is there unanimous for Chris Paul as we go to break? No. You can say it as we go to break.
Why?
Because Riverside gave him 30 on
We're going to break. We'll be back. We'll be back.
Shaq hates him. Why? Because he hates him.
You think they screwed you on this team? Everybody know you were a better player.
Well, I would say they screwed me in 80, in 89, and 90. I was first team All-NBA. And after that, I got voted second team behind Stockton every year and was kicking y'all everybody in the league. I was giving to all you. Yeah. Okay? I had the best record in the league, and I got this to prove it. I'm not getting no MVPs.
Okay, and speaking of lists, here's our list. Tim Duncan.
Yes.
Kobe Bryant.
Yes.
LeBron James.
Yes.
Allen Iverson.
Yep. Yes.
Kevin Garnett.
Yep. Yes.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Yep. Yes.
Dominique Wilkins.
Yep. Yes.
Bob McAdoo.
Yep.
Chris Webber.
Yep. Yes.
That's 9. And now we've got Kevin Durant and D-Wade.
See, I think it's no disrespect.
Who gets the 10th spot?
But I think it's Kevin Durant, Chris Webber.
We're not going in order. You're not going to.
Oh, I thought we were going.
No, there's no order, right? There's no.
But Kevin Durant shouldn't be like he's fighting for that last spot.
Yeah, but he ain't got no championship.
That's right.
You said earlier, championships. You take the guy with the championships.
Well, I'm saying him and
no, it's not like
we're talking about.
We've got 11 names.
Kevin Durant and D-Wade.
We have 11 names in 10 spots, so somebody on that list is going to have to step aside.
Yeah, so who you go with?
Because we got 11 names.
D-Wade.
I'm going with Kevin Durant.
Go back on your word.
Kevin Durant makes it.
Kevin Durant makes it.
Over D-Wade.
Yes.
I would say,
I'm going Durant.
Since they're still in the league, and you're talking about what they're doing and what they've done in this 10-year stretch, and they're still in the league. One's not out, they still in. One has won, 3 championships?
3.
Well, 3 championships, and the other has won 0. So I'm going with the guy, because winning matters. I'm going with the guy who won championships.
Let me ask you a question, though. What's the difference between Kevin Durant and Bob McAdoo?
Bob McAdoo got a ring.
He didn't win it till he went to the Lakers.
That's okay. He still got one.
But I'm saying, all those years he was leading the league in scoring, his teams weren't great.
They weren't, but he did it for like 10, 11 years.
But I'm saying...
He was MVP.
Durant, he's won 1 MVP, and Bob McAdoo won all those scoring titles in Buffalo. And I'm not hating on Bob, but I'm saying their resume is going to be the same.
Right, I agree.
But I'm saying, Bob McAdoo, he came off the bench for the Lakers. I'm just trying to argue his point. Like, Kevin Durant is doing exactly, I bet if you look at the numbers, Kevin Durant's numbers probably better than Bob McAdoo's. And so, that, to me, like, you got to give Kevin a little bit of credit.
We can't have 11 guys.
No, here's
credit, but I'm just saying,
I would say
winning championship
to me is hard to take.
I would say Bob McAdoo.
Oh, look.
I would say that.
For me
But
to
I'm
take
just
Wade
saying,
off.
Bob didn't win his championship till he went to the Lakers.
No, okay, so
all those years he was
dude ain't won one.
All I'm saying, all those
Durant
years
ain't won one.
when he won MVP and he was leading the league in scoring, they wasn't winning championships in Buffalo.
So Reggie and I, you were reading my mind, because I think here's the only fair thing to do. We were trying to narrow this down to the next 10. I think we've got a list of 11 right here. And when you leave the office today, you leave the studio today with your list of the 11, you can cross out whoever you want, and then you'll have 10, and you at home can do the same thing. And you can decide, because, I mean, how do you exclude one of these guys at this point, unless you think, no, that's not a bad idea, a good idea. We need to have 10.
No, we need to have 10.
Yeah, Ernie,
Make it.
Okay.
Ernie,
Okay.
you know why? Because we started the show with who we left off on the 50.
All right.
And we left guys off.
So somebody's going to get left off.
Somebody's going to get left off.
So we're going through the list one last time.
I'm just going to do this.
We're going through the list.
I want to give you a hug. Come here.
I ain't standing up. You ain't hugging me for getting off the list.
Come on, man.
Well, there you go. Because
I want to give him a hug, man.
Because these had to be unanimous, and now it's not unanimous on C-Web. That means KD and D-Wade join the list of the 10.
That's mine.
And you know what? I think you had another great idea. C-Web, I'm sorry.
Say,
Thank God.
Oh, wait a minute. Really? Oh, you going to...
And you too.
Oh, okay.
You too. Thanks for voting. All right, come on. Man, you're awesome. That away. That's it for this edition of Open Court. Hope you enjoyed that. And I'm glad we did get down to those 10. I feel much better about myself.
I had to take the bullet because y'all were thinking this?
You took the bullet, but
Y'all didn't want to say it, huh?
pushed everybody up by taking the bullet.
I disagree with you, Reggie. We should pick one.
We already did.
We already did.
Taking Webb off.
No, he picked that, not we. He picked that. I didn't pick that.
There it is.
Take it up
That ain't
next
my
show.
list. That ain't my list.
Outstanding, y'all.
那以上呢，就是球星们选出的60大伟大球员名单，总共是有 Tim Duncan、Kobe Bryant、LeBron James、Allen Iverson、Kevin Garnett、Dirk Nowitzki、Dominic Wilkins、Bob McAdoo、Dwayne Wade， 还有 Kevin Durant。Wilkins 跟 McAdoo 两位年代比较久远的球员，我在上集已经介绍过，就不多提了。那如果把时间限制缩小到2000年以后的球员，我自己是会把 Wilkins 跟 McAdoo 的位置换成 Curry 跟 Paul。今天我最感兴趣的是球员们在讨论无冠球员能有多伟大的那段，尤其是考虑到是无冠的 Barkley 跟2次冠军的 Thomas 在讨论，会让他们各自的论点显得更有趣。我建议各位可以重新看一下。所以我想讨论一下我觉得最可惜的球员 Carmelo Anthony。在讨论中段，主持人有提出他的名字，但现场的球员们没有一个人有回应。以他生涯后期不顺数的际遇来看，这也许不令人意外。但节目录制时是2014年 ，Melo 还在尼克时 ，Melo 当时才29岁，还处于巅峰期，还有27分、8篮板、3助攻的实力。他竟然没有激起太多的讨论，让我感到有点意外。但以个人得分能力来说，我是认为他跟 Kobe、KD、Iverson 是2000年以后的前4名。但很可惜了，他在季后赛一直无法有太大的突破。Melo 生涯前10年其实都有打进季后赛。但除了08-09年打进西区决赛被当季冠军湖人6场淘汰以外，其他全部都是第一轮被淘汰。接下来也只有在12-13年第一轮胜出，17-18、19-20、20-21也都是第一轮就被淘汰。整个生涯只有3次系列赛获胜。Melo 在今年休赛季加入了湖人，准备在生涯末期拼一座冠军。就让我们好好期待他今年的表现吧。